Welcome to Espresso Jams, short, concentrated, delicious conversations about business, life, and more. And now, here's your host, Joe Matz.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Espresso Jams. Today, I've got the pleasure of having Kristi Farrell with us today. And Kristi is a travel advisor. And she has told me recently that she's had her best year ever with travel. And she's met all of her goals because people are traveling. But we know there's a lot of myths out there. And so we've got Kristi here to clear up those myths, tell you the truth about what is happening now in the travel world today. And with that brief introduction, I'd like to introduce you to Kristi Farrell. Hey, Kristi.
Hey, thanks, Joe. That was an awesome introduction. And, you know, there are many myths in travel right now. In fact, you know, people don't really know that you can actually go into particular countries and not even have a negative COVID test to take with you. It's pretty amazing, in fact.
Yeah, because we don't hear about that. We hear about the restrictions, and if you go outside of North Carolina, you've got to quarantine for 14 days. So,
That's
is that what's going on, or is there more truth out there than that?
Yeah, there's more truth. So I recently had a call where some folks were really surprised that people were traveling. I myself have been on 3 vacations this year so far during the pandemic, and I'm about to go on another, and I am flying on an airplane out of state. And you can do that safely. There's no guarantees wherever you go. That's just like going to the grocery store. But I have had many clients come back from, I'll just say, the Dominican Republic. I've had two clients last quarter come back successfully from the DR and had a great trip.
Wow, oh, that's a beautiful area. It's a great place to get away, especially coming up when we get into the colder weather here, right?
Exactly. And Joe, a lot of folks are going to these all-inclusive resorts in lieu of going on a cruise because, it's going to be difficult for even myself to want to get on a cruise ship because
Mhm.
of the way that, recently there was a cruise ship that was out for many weeks at a time, and, you're just more isolated. But you have a little bit more freedom when you're at an all-inclusive resort, and it's similar to cruising. It's just a stationary location instead of being out on the water. But all-inclusive provides all the drinks and food and activities and everything.
Right. And most of them are in areas where there's great things to see outside the resort. So you're not stuck in the resort.
That's right. There are several islands that are open that you would want to do that. So, for example, Barbados, Antigua, Turks and Caicos, those are safe islands that you can do things outside of the all inclusive resorts. Those particular islands do want you to have a negative COVID test, but specifically, Dominican Republic and Mexico, they're barely even asking my clients any questions when they enter right now.
Wow. So I imagine these countries are really looking for tourists to get there because the travel industry has suffered quite a bit. Um,
Right.
are there any special deals for people who might want to travel in January or February?
Yeah, there are lots of deals. In fact, we just went through a Black Friday sale that some of them extend until the end of the year. However, with me being on vacation coming up, you'll have to call me after the first of the year to get yours booked.
Oh,
But there are lots of deals that are available. And I was recently booking for a client who overnight the price of the room went up $400. That
wow.
shows me supply and demand. That's what travel prices are based upon. That shows me demand is going up.
It's going up. So timing is important, just like with the air flights, which I think is a crazy business because prices go up, they come down. It's crazy. Are you
Right.
seeing the same thing now? Is it more volatile now?
Yeah, so flight prices have actually not been too bad. As far from their end, I mean, they've been pretty competitive. I will say that I booked an all-time low on my flights through Southwest, and Southwest doesn't partner with travel advisors yet. So I recently found some flights for clients that are going to Disney World. And even though I didn't get commission on that, I booked for them. And you're right. There are really good deals out there, but at the same time, they're not rock bottom. They still get a profit.
Okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. We're all in business, and profit is important, and we understand that.
Right,
But there are prices are reasonable. They're not crazy.
right.
Okay. And a lot of business owners are stressed out in this time because they haven't been able to travel. They haven't felt safe traveling.
Right.
And I know a lot of your customers are business owners, right?
They are. Yeah, a lot of my clients aren't W-2 employees. A lot of them own their own business. And so they worked hard and harder during this
Hmm.
pandemic. So it is ever more important for them to take a vacation and detox and de-stress.
And where are they traveling to, for example? Like maybe the top 3 or 4 spots.
Top three or four spots right now are Florida, Dominican Republic, and Mexico.
Hmm.
And people are really taking advantage if they have an interest in Disney World because of the all-time record low of crowd attendance.
Oh, wow. So smaller lines, because we all know that's an issue there. Oh,
That's
wow.
right. And I actually have a plan that I can create for clients at Disney World that reduces their wait time in the lines. And actually, the lines are still more significant than you can imagine because they're cleaning between the clients. So
Mhm.
I do have a plan that can still reduce that wait time. And I have clients there, or my company has clients there now. And they said that our plan works wonders for them while they're there right now.
Wow. Okay. So Disney, Barbados. I guess with children would be Disney. Without children, you're looking more like Barbados or Mexico, something like that.
Yeah, so Barbados will allow entry with a negative COVID test. Dominican Republic and Mexico do not require any negative COVID test. And if you're thinking about Europe, right now they don't want Americans there too much. France and Italy specifically do not want us there at all. Like they will not allow it. And Canada, Canada will not allow us there.
Wow. So there are places that are safe, and that's important. But Chrissy, what would you say is the nugget of information you would like our listeners to walk away with today?
The nugget is you do need, when you want to go on a vacation, you do need to hire a travel advisor. And the reason for that is not only do I save you time and money, but I become your advocate when the unplanned happens.
Hmm.
And just don't listen to everything you hear from unreliable sources that want to produce propaganda because the truth lies in websites that give you the right information, Department of States.
The truth will set you free to travel.
That's right.
So, and Christy, how would people get in touch with you if they wanted to know more or wanted to book a flight or a vacation?
Yeah, the best way is my email, and it's Christy at mylandnc.com.
We'll have that down written down below, so that's great, and that is super. Guys, I would recommend you to call Christy. She's super nice and super fun to talk with, and she'd get you set up for a vacation and de-stress and come back ready to make 2021 a much incredible year because we all need that after 2020. Great, Christy. So super to talk with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for having me.
Bye bye now.
Bye bye.